Today we're going to be creating together beautiful envelope pockets that look like an envelope, but they're actually made out of book pages. So the book page is the base. We decorate the flap, and I will show you the technique that we use to do that. It gives it that envelope look, but you add a decorative touch by adding a pretty pattern to the flap of the envelope with washi tape. We have over 50 new designs to share with you, as well as restocks of your favorites from previous collections and previous years. So all of those tapes will be available in my Etsy shop on February the 25th at 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what you're going to need to create this super easy project is book pages, a type of envelope print. If you have vintage envelopes, you can definitely cut them apart and glue them, scan them. Since I don't want to use my original envelopes, I did make a printable kit that's in my shop where you basically get a ton of different envelope fronts that you can then cut apart. Of course, the first thing you're going to need is book pages. It came from a beautiful vintage book that was already falling apart. I did use the cover and the back cover to create a really pretty journal, and I'm left with over 500 pages that when folded in half, they make the perfect envelope size. And just for reference, the book page measures almost 6 inches across and 8 inches in length. So you can definitely use book pages that match that same measurements. However, any book page that you have would work. The only thing that will change is how small or how large your envelopes will be. And I think I'm going to experiment with smaller book pages to create some smaller cute little envelopes so we can layer them on top of each other. Now that you have your book page, all you're going to want to do is basically fold it in half, leaving a little bit of space right up at the top. So maybe leaving about ½ inch or so at the top, you can see, so that you have that room to create your flap. And I'll share why that's important later on. So that's the base of your envelope right there, just folding your book page and leaving a little bit of space at the top of your page. Now you want to set this aside, and you want to grab a plain white paper. And this white paper is what we're going to use to create the sweet little flap that makes it look like an envelope. You just want to take your piece of paper, and I'm just using regular copy paper, and I am just folding it to fit the measurement of my envelope. Now that you have the measurement, you can cut and trim it. So you want your copy paper to be the size of the body of the envelope, not including the top portion. Now that you have your copy paper, all you're going to want to do is fold the sides in. This is what's going to give you the look of an envelope, that perfectly, pointy little triangle piece that goes on top of an envelope. Once you have folded your envelope flaps, all you're going to want to do is trim off the excess. There we go. And the reason you want to cut off the excess is because we're going to add washi tape on the front and on the back, leaving a little bit of space here. And that little space is what you then use to create the envelope flap, because you tuck it into this little piece that you left over. I'm going to share with you how this looks like with this envelope that I've already started. So this is the book page. This is my little envelope front that I cut out from the printable. This is that little piece that we left at the top, but because we created this little envelope topper, we have space in the center. And this easily gets tucked into this little piece that we left over simply by tucking in the little corners. And all you have to do is connect the top part of your envelope to the main part, which is what then gives it that gorgeous vintage envelope look. You basically snuggle the little envelope flap into your pocket page. That way everything is nice and clean. It makes for a seamless envelope, yet it's a pocket. To permanently connect it with glue, open up your little envelope topper, and then just make sure the glue is nice and adhered. And within a matter of seconds, you've basically transformed a plain book page into a beautiful envelope that you can decorate with washi tape, any kind of decorative paper. You don't have to use an envelope design. You can use wallpaper, ledger paper. And once you have your envelope bases finished, Then it's when you can take it to the sewing machine and stitch it all together to close that pocket shut, similar to what we did here. This here has been sewn, you have your envelope pocket, and you have your beautiful envelope top that you can then decorate with lace, with sentiments, ruffles. You can really decorate this as much as you would like. I just love how easy this process is and how you can create book page envelope pockets that look like real envelopes. So back to the one that we're creating together. What I'm going to do now is I want to choose the base first, so then I can choose the coordinating washi tape. I want to do this pretty French blue. So I'm just going to take my scissors and cut this envelope front. And I do like to leave a little bit of paper from the book page showing at the top so that we can make it look more aged. The digital is a little bit longer than the actual book page. I'm just going to trim off the side. I want to reinforce the bottom of my envelope pocket since it is vintage book pages. So I'm just going to add my glue and I'm going to fold the excess paper over. Ooh, that's such a pretty blue. So now that we have glued on the front part of our envelope, now it's time to decide what's going to be the design for our front piece that's going to fold over, that gives it that finished envelope look. So with this envelope here, I went neutral as I wanted it to match with the colors. On this one, I wanted a pop of color, so I went with the French wallpaper washi and this beautiful blue patchwork, which I just think it's so pretty. Maybe we can do blue on blue. Okay, so I think out of these three, I think I'm going to use the wide tape. I just love this vintage antique wallpaper design. So now we're going to take our flap and we're going to grab our tape. All you're going to want to do is just put your washi tape right on top of your little envelope and then just trim. And you can do this with any sized washi tape. And now what you're going to want to do is just cut off the excess. This automatically looks so beautiful. Alright, now we're going to turn it over. I think we're going to do this pretty tape on the bottom here. I really love this blue. I love this design. It's some French fabric. And that's something that I like about our washi tapes is that you can line them up to create kind of like your own pattern paper. And now you're just going to want to flip this over and cut the excess. Making sure that you don't cut your little envelope edges open. And easily with washi tape, you've just created the front part of your envelope. I absolutely love using washi tape in this way because the possibilities are endless. You can layer them, you can change the way you use your washi tape, and it allows you to have different patterns on one side and on the other. And now you have this sweet little opening here. It kind of looks like a little sailboat. That little opening is what allows you to connect this part of the envelope with the bottom part. And in order for it to connect properly, you're going to want to fold this little part of your envelope that we left over. And by doing this simple little fold, you now are able to perfectly connect the top part of your envelope to your envelope pocket. This is going to be the front part of my envelope and this is going to be the inside. Added my Fabri-Tac glue. You can also use a glue stick. Open up your little envelope top and you just want to easily snug it right into that top portion of our book page. It looks kind of like a little house. I think it's so cute. And now all you want to do is take the bottom part of your envelope and you can distress this little piece that we left over, just peeking throughout so that it looks really aged and layered. So now it's time to close up your envelope pocket. You can easily do this with glue, simply by lifting the bottom part of your envelope pocket and adding a little bit of glue on the edges. I am going to be passing this through my sewing machine, so I don't want to add too much glue. This is just so that you can see, even if you don't have a sewing machine, you can easily do this project. And now you easily have your sweet little envelope that you can tuck special letters in. You can give these for greeting cards. All I'm going to do is take this to my sewing machine and just stitch this to the side, the top, back, down, and over here to enclose our sweet little pocket. I finished not only the envelopes that we worked on together, but I also worked on a couple more. I just could not stop myself. I wanted to show you different variations. So, for example, if you don't want to use an envelope, cover or design, and you want it to be more of a floral kind of pattern, this is leftovers from one of my journal projects. And I don't want to throw it away since I did take the time to print it out. Simply by folding the book page and creating the little topper is what gives it that envelope silhouette that we love so much, and you can then choose to decorate it with tape, with scraps, and then being able to have two different decorative designs. So one when you open up the envelope and the other when you close it. So you can adapt this project to fit your style and the kind of journal or craft that you want to make. I have an idea that I can't get out of my head on how you can take these envelope pockets and transform them into a journal. So I'm going to go ahead and work on that. All of the digitals that I used will be linked below. If you fell in love with any of the washi tapes that I shared in this video, we have over 50 new designs to share with you, as well as restocks of your favorites from previous collections and previous years. So all of those tapes will be available in my Etsy shop on February the 25th at 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will leave the exact date and all the information below in the description box. I also share full photos on my Facebook, on my Instagram, and on my Pinterest, which I will leave below, as you can see more closer in-depth photos there if you'd like to. So I'm going to go ahead and make a couple more of these so that I can finally start creating the journal that I have in my mind with all of you. So I'll be back very soon in a few days to share with you the journal that I'm going to be creating using our beautiful envelope pocket pages. Until next time, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you very soon for the next journal and for the next project.